Welcome back to the Battlefield Siege. Ryan here, and we have another Pauper video for you today. We are playing the Cryohawk deck that I played the other week. So I haven't made many changes to it. What I did was cut a spell piece around the Thraben Charm because I wanted something a little extra for the graveyard and get Spire combo as well. But I'll just go through the deck quickly anyway. So we're running, like we are with the core Gates deck, we're running a very similar land package. We're running the one Guild Gates, the Basilisk Gates, Citadel Gates, Heat Gates, Sea Gates, just to power up the Basilisk Gate. We are running a bunch of Glinthawks and core Skyfishes in this build to make use of the Cryogen Relic and the Lembas. So I'm swapping out one engine and putting in another essentially. The reason I wanted to run this is because like last week, I feel this deck is quite efficient and mana efficient. You can play a lot of things out, and when we get too busy and our hands get too big, we're discarding like Prismatic Strands and stuff like that, or an extra Hawk. It doesn't really matter. Where we are running Outlaw Medic, which has been a really good card, I probably might even increase this to 4 if the burn meta is quite high. This deck is kind of, sometimes if burn stumbles, we win the game, but if they just have a good hand, we're playing lots of tap lands, so we just can lose quite quickly. We haven't changed anything with the sideboard, so we're still running all the Elemental Blasts, running 3 of the blue, 4 of the red, 2 Campfires. Hidden ability of the Campfire is, it says 2 mana, and you can shuffle your graveyard back into your library. So it's even good against stuff like the High Tide deck. Besides that, just Dust to Dust for the Affinity list, and it's just pretty regular to the last list. So the difference being this time is we're going to take it through a league and see how it goes. So I'll see you in the first round. Alright, let's play this from the play. It's good. This hand is quite capable. We can just play Seagate, name white, pass. Keep up Counterspell. We do need to draw like a Lembas or something to get this Skyfisher working, but that's okay. Yeah, let's just play an island so we have Counterspell. I'm probably playing against Terror or something like that. Yeah, we will just play this again in blue. I mean, we're likely going to be using this line revealed for what it actually is. Okay, they're just playing High Tide. So we need to get a clock down. Let's just counterspell this. Use our mana and whatnot, and then on our turn we will I think we still got to play the Relic and then keep up Counterspell as well. Yeah, we just play Island Go. We can play a Skyfish next turn and tap land. I don't like playing so poorly like this, but I think we just gotta, to get High Tide. Can I just target with this? Just thinking if it's better just to fire this off now to draw a card. I think it is. You know, we can just return a land if we want to. Let's just draw a card. Journey to Nowhere is absolutely terrible here. Okay. Yeah, let's play a Skyfisher. Let's play the Medic. So I essentially do want just to have counter spells up. But yeah, we have a very slow clock unless we draw a gate. I mean, they can probably still go off, but I don't think the High Tide matters as much, rather than, they can just have their High Tides, that's fine, but it's their untap effects, which is the ones that we need to hit. Let's just counter this. It's their untap effect, and it's also a way for them to draw like half their deck, so they're going off here. And they're 4 mana, they can do their untaps, but that was their main draw effect. Yeah, what's they're just milling. Got 2 cards left after this. I actually realised, sorry, my islands tap for more mana as well, so I did screw up there. It's good to know if they hard time and go off, because we can do that. So gate's a good hit. Let's just play the gate and start this. Take for 5. And we just keep up counterspell again. No, let's play the Skyfisher, because we will get the islands will tap for 2 anyway, and we just pick up the island. We want all the gates in play. So we just bring the list up. Yeah. Strands is absolutely terrible against them as well, so we'll still do what we were doing before. So put on this, tap, tap. And it's almost enough. So if we actually started with the Skyfisher last time, then we would have been pretty good. Yep, okay, that's all right. Let's go to sideboarding. I'm just checking their sideboard as well, because I haven't played against High Tide in a hot minute. So the Dispels, Envelopes, Giga Drowse is good. Muddle the Mixture. Yeah, okay. Let's just bring in Red Blast. Strands don't do anything. I mean, Journeys don't do anything either, yeah. I mean, yeah, it just doesn't actually do anything. Let's bring Campfire, because it actually stops them from doing the thing. Because it says as the hidden text says, exile this artifact, put all commanders you own from the command zone and from your graveyard into your hands. Then shuffle your graveyard into your library. So it's a good way to actually survive. Because I think that's the only way to do it is with miss. Okay, this hand's slow, but I think it's good, so we'll keep. We'll play the Seagate, naming red. We want double blue though. We need 1 white source really. Play this, name red, pass. This doesn't have any form of way to kill them though. Yeah, Cryohawk happens. So we get our mana up. I could do the Cryogen Relic, I guess. No, because we can still do Red Blast, and what do we want here? We want blue. Blue. We just pass. I'd rather play the tap lands now, and in worst case we just use Lorien Revealed. Yeah, so you just really counter. It's my what I go off is basically it's like the Storm decks where you just have you just take the thing that does all the mana, and then in this case it's more I'll take the island because it's double on their turn. And let's see gate. So we only have 1 Red Blast. Is this playing a bit too skeptical? Let's play a island. It's probably playing a bit too worried, but let's just play the Campfire. And then probably going to be relicking next turn. Oh, they missed a land drop. Okay. That's a hawk. So let's go. Let's play the hawk, because then we can start doing the gate. Yes. I don't really want to draw another hawk, so let's just draw them all. And then we can just discard if we need to. We still got counter spells up, so let's just discard this hawk. Oh, sorry, I got a stop in my end step here. And then puppeteering this. Well, okay, we're gonna have to just. This was a problem we're gonna run into, but we have to also just. Play to the board. Let's just counter that. I mean, I didn't have to, but you have to remember now that we can just campfire if we need to. Let's just get rid of this stop and end step. Yeah, they need a higher amount of islands to really get anywhere. Yeah, that's good. That's a counter spell. I mean, it sounds pretty like, really. Let's just name. Was it? It's for white, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just name blue. Let's attack for 1 and play. I think we need to find another red blast, really. So let's tap like this. I think that's good. We'll pass back to them. Like I said, High Tide makes the counter spell just 1 blue. Okay. I want to use our mana, so let's just brainstorm here. Okay, yeah. Because we're going to be shuffling away something here. So let's put away this gate. You know what? No, let's just put away 2 hawks. And then one of the hawks can be shuffled away. Our turn. And then... So now we want to counter spell, but I kind of want to have a way to have 2 counter spells up with the High Tide. Let's just double check here. Yeah, it's all islands produce. So this is just being extra safe, and then let's go. Let's attack for 5. And then, yeah, just having 2 counter spells up is good. We're just drawing the hawks anyway. Skip your drowse, is it? So replicating. Let's go blue. And we'll see how they split these up, I guess. Just want to counter this one. And then they all tap. Like I said, the High Tide. They can just Giga Drowse me again though, but this we can still counterspell with High Tide, which is the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why I played the other island. We still can't kill them next turn. Obviously going off now. Yeah, so just counter the twiddle effect. Yeah, so now we just counter that. Alright, they did have the Spell Pierce. Well, we couldn't do much about that. So let's let them have their fun. Let's just shield until end of the turn. And I'll probably just cut through this if I need to. And they weren't happy they didn't draw anything good. Alright. Alright, we are on the draw. This hand's not keepable. We'll mull. This hand's also not keepable. We'll mull. Like it's going like an island, but this is better. We only want one Brainstorm. Want the lands, one Relic, I think fine. And then one Brainstorm's good. Alright, hopefully this is quite a slow hand, so I was gonna say hopefully we have a nice good matchup, but we don't. We're playing against Burn. So this might be a quick one. Let's just play this naming white, pass. So even that second hand wouldn't have been the greatest either. So an untapped land's probably what we want here. So we still Hawk. No, so we can't do anything here. We just go blue and pass. And then likely just Brainstorm to use our mana, so try and hit like an untapped source so we can go Relic. Glinthawk. Grab a prize, any prize. Or try and get like an early Outlaw Medic would be good as well. Yeah, it's a bit desperado using this Brainstorm here end of turn. It's like sacrilege because you want to do it with the Squadron Hawks stuff. Limbus is good, we want the land. I'm just thinking about what I want to do. I'm probably just playing the Squadron Hawk. So I don't want 2 Glinthawks. I probably want this Journey to Nowhere to sort something out as well. Let's just do this. Yeah, we don't really want the Glinthawk. It's our turn. We should draw Limbus. Yep, okay. Let's play this. We'll play the Hawk so we have a blocker. I'm gonna get the rest of the Hawks out of our deck. But yeah, we really do need like an Outlaw Medic now. We need kind of a lot of things to go right with this hand. It's not really how this hand has been. It's not really designed to beat this burn deck. It's very slow. Yep. It's even better if they keep hitting grab a prize. Alright, so we're gonna have to. I assume they just lava dart this now. Yeah, they do. Makes sense. And again, hopefully we just draw a Basilisk Gate. It's probably our best draw. They got like 3 cards left in their hand. Yeah, another Relic. So my thought is we might try and it's just unlikely. I think we still have to be risky here. Like really we need a Journey to Nowhere this now. But I think we have to be a little bit risky and just try and draw an untapped land. Yeah. I'm gonna play the Hawk and pick. Let's do the Brainstorm. Put away 2 Hawks. Play this colorless. Far out. Yeah, this is not good. We've got the counter spell, so if we somehow survive, which we won't, but if we somehow survive, if we can play an Allomatic and keep it alive, I mean, none of this bodes well, really. We got Snacker. And we know we're going to be drawing the 2 Hawks as well. Yeah, they just have lethal in their hand, it looks like, anyway. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. So, sideboard-wise, we want the Elemental Blasts. We want the Campfires. What don't we want? I mean, most of those are pretty good. Spell Pierce is nice. Brainstorm's nice. And I want the Lowering Revealed as well. Guess the Glints aren't as good. Probably just cutting the Hawks. I know it feels so weird, but they don't do a lot. We'll keep the Threadbare Charm. I like the Spell Pierce. Because we're cutting down on 2 drops, maybe just cut a Lowering Revealed. Yeah, let's just do this and see how this goes. We will play. It's definitely an uphill battle. This hand is keepable. Yeah. Just play our lands. We got the Basilisk, we got the Cryogen Relic. And hopefully just draw something else a bit nice. They mold. Maybe we can take a game away from them. Their deck's designed to kill us by turn 4, and our deck isn't good at killing people in that time frame. So I'm quite happy to. I mean, I'm never happy to take an L, but if we were to take an L, this is the deck to take the L against. Okay, I am going to play out this Relic now, so we can then play a Skyfisher, so we have a block. Okay. Maybe we need something for that. So we'll still play these because they're gates. Oops, sorry, we'll just pick up the Relic. Okay. So maybe we can do stuff this turn now. We can block the Flame Breather. I assume they're just going to bolt it though. Yeah, so it's just being sent at the Skyfisher. Yep. Again for 2. We really just need to get into a spot where we can play. See, Glinthawk's nice, so we can go Relic. Then we can play Glinthawk. I'm just kind of happy. No, we will play the Glinthawk and just pick up the Relic. It's got a blocker, and then if we draw like a Strands or something, we can discard it. Okay, we'll play this land tapped. And what I want to discard? I want Limbus, Red Blast, probably just this Brainstorm. This is us falling behind. Yeah, Gutter Snipe. We're probably even using this Red Blast to kill the Gutter Snipe, to be honest. This is just an absolute pasting. Absolute pasting. Yep, in for 2. Right, a second Limbus isn't great. So, let's Brainstorm. I mean, Spell Pierce isn't terrible either. We have nowhere to shuffle anyway, so let's just go Bing, Bang. We'll play the Seagate. White. We have Relic. Let's destroy the Gutter Snipe because it's heinous. We're going to play the Skyfisher, so we have another blocker. Let's just return the Basilisk Gate. We want all the colourless. Very much the end though. Assuming just pointing this at the core Skyfisher and then attacking, then playing a non-creature spell. No, just to us, so they probably have a Fire Blast in their hand. Oh, like a burn spell. Yep, there we go, GG. Alright, let's go to the next round. That was a thorough pasting. Alright, we're into the next round. The last round was a bit of a beating, but that's okay. We're on the play. This hand is good. Yeah, it has mana. Has Squadron Hawks, etc. We'll probably use Squadron Hawk to discard the strands. And hopefully we're just playing against a deck that is not that fast. Way to get more mana as well. So yeah, let's just go land. And the opposite pass. Okay, we're playing against red again. Okie doke. Well, let's just go play this. And we're likely going to be just going Lorien Revealed. I want to be able to go Squadron Hawk, Brainstorm. Yeah. So on that extra land. So let's just go Island Cycle. I want to set up a way where we can have this strands in our bin. So we can survive. Can't even get the Glacial. No, we can just get the island. We got our mana now. So I'm actually going to play out the Seagate. And then we're going to play the Squadron Hawk. I want to have protection for this Outlaw Medic. And let's just get 3 Hawks. Yep. It's good to do the Hawks early as well, because nothing feels worse than drawing a Hawk when you already have a Hawk in your hand. We just discard the strands. Yep, they can get their Sneaky Snacker, that's fine. Okay, Glacial Path. So now I'm tempted to... The Squadron Hawk's probably going to be getting in. Let's go... We could Brainstorm and then play another Hawk. And then have the extra protection stuff. We need a Basilisk Escape for this Outlaw Medic to be good anyway. Let's attack for 1. We're likely just going to be blocking the Sneaky Snacker with the Hawk. But let's go Brainstorm, see what we draw. Okay, so we've got a Heap Gate. I do like the other Brainstorm. We just bring 2 Hawks back. And then let's go... Yeah, let's just go to the plane, play the Hawk. Yes, use the ability. Let's just pick up 1 Hawk. I don't really want to discard another Hawk. And we can use it for the Brainstorm anyway. So next turn we can play the Outlaw Medic, and then hopefully on the following turn we can use the Brainstorm to try and get a gate or something, the Basilisk Gate. If we're able to do that, then we can win the game. We're going to be fighting over this Outlaw Medic. And we're not mega dead straight away. So as long as we try and conserve life, we might be in a shot for this. Still unlikely, but you know. Is the temperature's going to face? Not having a great time against all these burn decks, because I don't really think they're made for us just yet. Yeah, let's just block the Snacker. Go to blocks, block the Snacker. So yeah, Basilisk Gate or bust. Well, that's nice. So let's play... Do we play the Basilisk Gate now though? Probably not. If we play the Outlaw Medic... We have the Strands, we have the Squadron Hawk. I'm just thinking, yeah. Let's play the Basilisk Gate. I want to keep up this counterspell. Yeah. Again, I'm going to be blocking with the Squadron Hawk if I need to. But yeah, we've got counterspell and prismatic strands here. I think it's going to be hard to kill. Highway robbery happens. This is how I envisioned we win these games. So if this doesn't do it, then we just lose. They played their mountain for a turn. Let's use our mana, because we can always use the strands later on. Counterspell that. Good Epicure. Okay. I'm going to use the Brainstorm now. Just see if we get anything else interesting. This Squadron Hawk's going to block a Snacker. Alright, Lemus is good. Double Gate's very good. So let's just put this, and then I don't really care. We're going to go Gate. I'm just going to do double Gate. Let's put the Relic on top. Let's just play the Basilisk Gate. Let's just suit this bad boy up. And just gain a butt ton of life. And then we'll keep this Hawk in the background with the strands. And then now we can just use our Basilisk Gate to kill other stuff, because I want to probably try and burn that. So here, I'm just going to use the strands. Main deck End of Festivities is cooking though. That's fine, they can kill that. But now this bird is gonna allow me to, I can still kill them with it, with the Basilisk Gate. End Festivities, you would have thought. But they're dead. They're dead to the Hawk. Yeah, I think they just realised. Okay. Yep, let's just bring in what we did last time. To bring in campfires. Breath weapons don't matter too much. Journey's good. Strands are good. Campfire Brainstorm, that's all good. Throbbing Charm's still good. Probably am cutting some of these relics. Maybe Limbus. The Hawks seemed a bit grim with End of Festivities, but I think because we've got the strands and the counter spells, let's cut Alluring Revealed. I think Spell Pierce is still nice. Let's just cut some relics. And probably a Glint Hawk, because it's not as good, especially if we're cutting the artifacts. Let's just keep one Glint in and see how this runs. Definitely have to be on the play though to have a shot against these decks. I don't know why they didn't just block the Outlaw Medic with the Epicure. Alright, this hand it's fairly keepable. Got counter spells, got strands. We got the Hawk. Again, it's using the Hawk to discard the Prismatic Strands. This can be the way to go. Throbbing Charm can handle any of... I mean, they're not running the any of those specific cards that are... Alright, we're just going to start it off with a land tapped. Blue, pass. We're likely just going to go Island, Squadron Hawk. Next, Vampire's Kiss. Kiss of the Vampire, if you will. Okay, cool, Skyfisher. So, yeah, let's go Island, and then 7 cards in hand. Maybe just counterspell whatever they play, actually. Because next turn we can go Hawk and then Brainstorm. Or we might potentially be able to, yeah, we might just be able to Thraben Charm to sort out these sneaky snackers as well. Yeah, that's cool. That was a very good next level plays with Siege Ryan. So your graveyard suiting at those, that makes my Squadron Hawks a lot better. Thank you, sir. Yeah, pick up the... Alright. Look like they might have a pretty big turn next turn. What do we want to do here? Probably just playing land and then the Hawk. Yeah, let's play the Hawk. Yes. And Festivities isn't actually that good against my deck. Yeah, I do want to just grab all of them, to be honest. Because then we can discard the strands. They might have a bog or something like that, but who cares? We really need to find a gate. Okay, we'll just discard 2 Hawks. It's free anyway. Wretch Mine, let's go. I thought it was an uncommon, but obviously it's been downshifted. So the good thing about them playing Wretch Mine is that it makes their hands worse. So let's go, let's attack. And I think we just, I kind of want to just play the Skyfish as a bit of juice. We can counterspell whatever they play. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's just go white, colors, play the Skyfisher, and then we can counterspell and counterspell next turn. Doesn't feel great just picking up lands, but we didn't draw another land anyway. Yeah, look, I'm just keen to counterspell that. I don't know what else we're really counterspelling for, you know, Wretch Mine. So here, it's 2 cards, it's an artifact. 2 Squadron Hawks in the bin. Probably just getting rid of the Squadron Hawk and the Heap Gate, to be honest. Very slow hand though. And then not much else after that. So what's in the hand? Okay. Well, let's attack. And then let's Brainstorm. Because we might hit something nice. Sorry, I just really wanted this counterspell. Okay. Let's just put... yeah, you and then you. I might use you. Play this, then blue and pass, and then yeah, we're probably just going to be, if it's a creature, yeah, so I'm going to counterspell this. So they have all their Wretch Mines, but it uses up a lot of their other stuff. Just going to be fiery tempering that. That's fine. So they've got 1 card left in their hand now. We'll have a creature for whatever they play. Let's attack. Let's play Skyfisher, pick up an island, play island. I think we just draw a gate now. Been through 3 Wretch Mines, surely they wouldn't have the playset in their sideboard. Highway Robbery. We still got that strands in the graveyard we have to think about as well. So if they try and bolt Skyfisher, we'll definitely do that. Yep, Faithless Looting. Another highway robbery. So at least we've got the clock now. Something for their creatures. I'm going to hold that. No, actually I'll just play it. We draw a Lorien, we can just play it. So yeah, there we go. Shame about not being able to cast strands here, but I think that's fine as well. They really lined up their hand again, which is good for them. Alright, it's Alms. Yeah, we're definitely not out of the woods here, that's for sure. Just like a bolt for Skyfisher, yeah, okay. So let's attack. Turn off auto yields. I mean, technically I should have played Limbus first, because if we drew a gate, we'll just put on top and draw that. May as well play it. Alright. These good because they replace themselves. They essentially get rid of a burn card anyway. But we need to draw a gate now. I'm going to play this Limbus before we do anything else as well. Alright, so they've got the kitchen in with haste. So, I mean, this is the thing with the Madness deck, right? It can really just like take off. Got 3 cards again. Yeah, they're really racing us here. So let's just play Limbus first, see what we draw. Put on the bottom, draw off that. Blue Blast is nice. Let's journey that. And then we'll attack. It's interesting because it's an additional cast. So we're going to get rid of any cycle effect here. Vampire's Kiss. Well, we can't do much about that. So again, we really need a gate of some kind. Okay, 2 blue blasts is nice. Let's just play this again. I kind of want it. We just have a bunch of counter spells now. Let's attack for 1. And now we can counterspell anything they play basically. Except if they get more madness. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, let's just spell pierce that. It's not going to get better than that, honestly. We need a better clock though, pretty quickly. Really need another creature. Okay, land, and this is what? Yeah, just count that as well. Alright, 0 cards left now. We'll counter this as well. Right, they have nothing. So we have 9 life off this. Let's brainstorm first. Try and get a gate or something. See, none of these sea gates are good. We just bottom this and this. They're both gates anyway. And then let's play this. Pick up the relic. Play that in white. And then we probably just want to sack this now. I just want to gain some life. We got 2 more. We really need to start killing them. So we're definitely going to be using the strands to keep this Skyfisher around. They've gone through 2 other ones. Yep, you can Faithless Looting, that's fine. Can we draw a campfire or something? That'd be great. So I'm not going to attack with the Squadron Hawk actually. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's play the Cryogen Relic first. I think now it's a bit out for them. Let's play the Campfire. Let's attack with the Skyfisher. So we can gain 8 life this turn if we want to. Or like, you know, this is going to be every turn. I think now we've got the Campfire and we have the Lembis. I think we're in a good spot now. Interesting they pick up the Swamp. Yeah, I guess they can get rid of it by doing that. I've got Strands as well, you know. You can grab a prize. Let's gain life. Let's just, yeah, they were done there. That was, we were lucky with that. All right, welcome back to the next round. We are on the play, which is great. Let's take W. This hand is not keepable, no lowering revealed either, so we'll mull. See if they mull. This hand's just as bad. So we're going to be mulling to 5, which is not fun. So yeah, I probably should be running like a higher land count potentially. Because we do want to, but we have like Brainstorm and stuff. So really it's, I mean, us drawing one of our few colorless cards isn't the greatest. But you know, if that was an island or any of the sea gates or whatever, then we'll be good. Okay, we have to mulligan this one as well. They mulligan to 6. This hand is keepable. It will keep it. We're probably bottoming Lembis. We need land. I think we need the Brainstorm as well. Squadron Hawk's nice. Cryogen Relic's nice. It's all quite nice. I think for the sake of value, we've got to do it like this. And hopefully we just draw some more interaction. So we'll put some blue. And hopefully we just draw another land. Elves, you say. 2 shreds, you say. Or it could be, they mulled, so it makes me think they could be the spy combo one. So sadly, we just have to go Brainstorm. Try and hit a land. Okay, we did hit a land, which is good. But we're not drawing a land next 2 turns. So it's a bit grim. So we might even be just playing the Squadron Hawk. Yeah, they are playing the spy combo. Yeah, look, let's just play the Relic. Say we drew that other Hawk. Pass, and then we'll, yeah, I guess we'll just call Skyfisher. They are playing. The beauty about spy combo is that if we draw a counterspell, we can just counterspell it. We have Prismatic Strands as well, and we have Flyers. That's how we're killing them. So they might honestly just go full quick, kill us next turn kind of dealio. And we haven't really had time to set up here. This one feels like the more explosive version because it's running Tinderwall. Another Ranger. What are they hitting? Yeah, so they got, okay, it's Wolves combo. So counterspell's good, but they honestly might just be able to, like we've stumbled too much probably. Yeah, we need land. Medic doesn't really do much. Let's play the Skyfisher. Return the Relic. Hopefully just draw a land. We did draw a land, but it's a colorless land at that. We'll pass. So we only got one colorless source. So, you know, this just happens sometimes. That card's so good. It's just like a DT, you know? Alright, I'm just bringing up the list for Wolves combo, just so I can see what their sideboard is, because we're likely just going to lose here anyway. They've got the Axebane, they have the Aura soon. So they've got Mirror Shield, Crab Bramble, Standard Bearer, Obsidian Acolyte, Mesmeric Fiend. So they've got the Mesmeric Fiend and Scattershot Archers. So we need to keep all our removals in. But we don't have much else. So we don't even have a way to kill any of it, which is not good. I think we might just go to another game because we don't have any interaction. Even if we draw off interaction, we can't play it. So, I mean, none of it's good really. I think our main deck is good against them, but yeah, really, I think we just run it back. They do have the Freed from the Real, I guess. Secret Door. Other than that, they're just... Yeah, they're just running like the Freed from the Real, which they can get back. I don't think it's really worth to run the Red Blast for that. I think we're just running it as is here and just seeing how we go. Yeah, there's no point bringing the Blue Blast even for the way they die, the way they kill us, the Valakut Invoker, because they just get the infinite mana anyway. I think we just have to not stumble, essentially. We'll keep this with ways to draw, likely playing the Lembis. On turn 2. Just to make sure we smooth over our lands. This Lorien Reveal is definitely going to be cycled. I'm probably getting that blue-white land. Yeah, I think I feel pretty good in the fact that they only have one or two ways to actually kill us. Let's just play Island Go. And the reason I'm not doing Lorien Reveal because they might get scared about a Spell Pierce. Okay, let's just do the Lorien Reveal then. Get the blue-white. Be very mindful of Scattershot. Let's just play blue-white and pass. I mean, Drawbridge is fine. They need a lot of things to get anywhere. There's no point playing this Medic straight away. And we can do a Lembis the following turn. So I just want to counterspell whatever they play. Just get rid of their good cards. I don't really care about that. Oh, Querying Range is interesting. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I like that. Ooh. Okay, we drew another Outlaw Medic. I'm going to play the Gate and the Lembis. So we can try and hit some other Gate shenanigans. More lands, please. Yeah, put on top. We'll draw that. We just pass. No reason to play the Outlaw Medic. We're not going to be tapping any lands anytime soon. I'd rather just keep up interaction for whatever they're doing. Yeah, let's just counterspell that. X-Bane Guardian's a good card. And they're playing Winding Way to refuel. So they hit 4 card, Winding. So, I mean, the shield's good over Embattlement, talk to Rebel Fort. Yeah. They drew some good stuff, that's for sure. So now, I'm going to play this Relic. And then we're going to play Scarfisher, returning the Relic. Play a land, tapped. I mean, we don't have an interaction anymore. The Forest cycling that, it probably gets to a point where they could just play that and kill us. How cool would it be if they just have the Spy combo as well? And just like kill us like that. Are you just playing the hasty one? Yeah. Yep. X-Bane. Are you just killing us now? Yes. Yes, they are. So they have the infinite mana now. Oh, they're using it to delete the Stampedes instead. Which makes sense. They didn't do much else after that. We can't kill them this turn, so let's just draw another card. Okay. Strands doesn't do anything. Let's play... Let's name white. Maybe I should have actually stunned this now. And then played oops. Maybe I should have played the Outlaw Medic there. I can stun that. Anyway, the Journey to Nowhere was nice, but they've got 6 cards in hand, so I assume they're just going to beat the crap out of us. Alright. You have to check them with the attacks, you know, there's no real point. We're not blocking with this core Skyfisher, we're losing the game then. The X-Men Guardian is the way they go infinite. What does that get? Three more cards in hand as well. Another X-Men Guardian. And then you have the combo now. It looks like it. Okay. So again, you do that. You get another Lead the Stampedes, or you do get the Galvanic Alchemist. So use your last card, seriously, the way to kill us. Oh, you have this, sorry. Yep, so we're dead here then. They got us. Very well done. Alright, we are on the play. 5th and final round. This hand it's close. It's very close. I think we keep it because we can technically still use the Heap Gate to play the core Skyfish if we want to. Let's just go land go. We're playing Burn again. Okay, we're playing the Sly version though. This is a bit grim because this hand's not great against this. I am going to just play Lembis. I kind of want to play this Outlaw Medic when I know I can protect my stuff with the Prismatic Strands. And we might be able to get another land here. So Counterspell... So I'll say close, but we'll put on the bottom when you draw. Yeah, there you go, there's the land. So next, sorry, I should not have played that island. I should have played the Heap Gate and cycle so I could play Glint Hawk and return the Lembis. So then we could at least block this damn Goblin Tomb Raider. I guess we can just crack the Lembis instead, which isn't the end of the world. But they're just getting in with extra damage. But then we're not using this Glint Hawk to the best of its ability. Maybe we're actually just playing the Heap Gate. Jesus, Hornbog. So I do want to play the Skyfisher now. Yeah, because we can't Strands. Let's just play this, return Lembis. Yeah, let's go to blocker. Fire Blast is gross. So we play against 3 burnless this time around. And what they have is looking good for them, that's for sure. That's for sure. So the hands have been keeping them like, as long as they don't have a fast game against us, then we're in a not too bad spot. But we have been playing against not great stuff. So let's go Lembis. We're on 16. What's this? Yeah, we'll put you on top. We want the lands. Oh. It's going to be grim. I think we're just too slow. We're stumbling too much now. We need another untapped land. A Basilisk Gate's probably... No, that doesn't do it either because we need the other white pip. Somehow they haven't drawn any other artifacts. I mean, if anything's going to do it, it's going to be this, right? If we draw an untapped land... Okay, that's not an untapped land. I think it's better to do the glint. We can play another Lembis. Play a glint. Yeah, look. It's not the best, but let's play Lembis like this because if we get an untapped land, then we can play 2 Glint Hawks. It really matters too much. There's another gate. Yeah, I mean, we'll play this when in white. Let's play a Skyfisher because it uses our mana the best. And return a Lembis. But yeah, very, very much dead. Unless we draw a gate next turn and we have a way to handle everything else. Because now at least we can... Cigar Blasting... Okay, this makes you think they have lethal now. I mean, they've got 4 cards and they're going to be hitting for 4 damage, so... That doesn't have haste. Well, now they do, so that's dead, yeah. Alright, GG. Yeah, a bit too stumbly. Maybe I should have just kept the strands up there instead of playing that, but let's just bring in the breath weapons this time around as well, because they're the sly version. Let's cut. No, let's keep that in. Spell Pierce kind of seems mid. Squadron Hawk doesn't seem great as well. Feels very slow. Well, to be honest, let's keep the Hawks in. The Glint Hawks seem pretty average. And let's just cut some of the Cryogenic Relics. Because at least some of us gains life. Counter spells are still good. Yeah, Breath Weapon's good. I guess the journeys aren't that good. Let's run this and see how it goes. I could run the Spell Pierce for the Reckless Impulse, but oh well. It's like, I think this deck's pretty good, but I think the issue is we're also playing against a lot of... we'll keep this because we've got Brainstorm. We're playing against Burn 3 times, which I don't think is just not a great matchup because we're not running like Sacred Cat or anything like that. We're just running Outlaw Medic, and that's kind of it. So double Breath Weapon. Maybe this is enough to stave the blow. I'm probably going to be brainstorming to try and hit a tap land. Okay. So here, I think I'm just going to play this. I'll name red. We'll pass. I'm likely going to brainstorm at end step. I know we're going to be seeing most of our lands anyway, but this might just be something that we need to do. And it's just like on top of it, it's just more. Please don't play the haste. Okay, Reckless Impulse, that's better than everything else. Gale Blast is good. Yeah, and for 1. I'm likely going to just cast Strands to keep us alive. Let's just brainstorm. Yeah, look. I want the journey to know the least. And let's play the Heat Gate because we might use that more. We'll pass. If they go Clockwork, open their Gal Blast, I'm likely just going to cast Strands. Yeah, let's just cast Strands. Naming red. And try and get him to play a little bit more to the board. Assuming he's going to fire off the Scalp Blast in response. Makes sense. Name red. And hopefully we just... We're definitely not drawing we're not drawing a creature. Okay. Didn't do much else outside of that. So let's play the gate. And then we can Lorien Revealed for something next turn. I doubt we're going to be using it to do the draws. Synthesizer. It's a good one. Let's just do Breath Weapon. But we don't have a clock or anything to follow this up with, which is the problem. Let's get another Percussionist. Another Epicure. An island. Alright, just a creature, please. That's not a creature. Deck, that's not a creature. Maybe I just took out too much of the engine. Maybe I should have kept in more of the other stuff. Other Percussionist. Yeah, let's just use this again. Can't do that. Red. Hell, I'll probably use this. Oh, I can't use Thraben Charm. I was going to say I probably could have Thraben Charmed the Synthesizer. But I mean, it's all... Ugh. Yoof. Let's play this. The blue. Let's go white. And just cast... No, sorry, it's... I don't know what I'm thinking. It's not a... I keep thinking it's an enchantment, but it's not. So this is draw now. We haven't drawn any of our creatures. I feel like this deck is generally good against most of the meta, and you saw we could beat the burn decks, but sometimes we just can't. Sometimes we just can't, and these Percussionists are absolutely great against. I'm probably just going to be taking 3 here, to be honest. If I don't do anything else, then we can. But really, if we draw a Squadron Hawk, then we're sitting pretty. I could use a Journey on one of these monkeys, I guess. Wow. We're really just not drawing anything good here. Let's use... let's find out white. And just use it on one of these Clockworks. Really, it's just double blood tokens, not blood gels. I mean, I'm not offering anything to this board state either, so they can have the time of their lives. Yeah, I can't do anything against that burn. Yep, drop me to 4. You got it. We're going to be using this breath weapon now, but we're just so dead. Even if we draw like an outlaw medic. Yep. Use this breath weapon. Spell piece is good here. Yeah, and then Clockwork can just get a burn spell. What does it reveal? It was a mountain. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you, deck. So now if we just keep this alive, we good. We good. Let's just have this. We have 2 strands in our graveyard to keep it alive. At least it replaces itself. Okay, that's fine. You're drawing off the top though now. You don't ring lava darts. No, you're not. Yep, and you're discarding a mountain. What if they've forgotten about the strands in our deck? So that's the other thing as well. We kind of need to draw another creature. That's not a creature. So we have to do this now, which is a bit sad. And they can just do their effect. Okay. That's good to know. That will do it. GG, dude. That's good. Yeah, yeah. So they did draw the Gale Blast. So even if we did hit the other one, it didn't really matter. Alright, that's okay.